It's the special election for Virginia's 4th Congressional District. Today in Political Access, we're going to cover this race, and we'll see who's going to win on February 21st, which is the date of the general election. So this is, of course, going to be a safe Democratic hold, so I wasn't sure if I should cover this race, but some of you might be interested anyway. So first, a little bit of background about this race. Incumbent Democrat Donald McEachin, he died from cancer shortly after winning re-election in the recent midterms. He's been in office since 2017, and the Democrats are now short one member, and they now have their nominees chosen for this special general election. So where's this district located? Well, here's a map, and it's mostly toward the southeast part of the state. It does have the capital city of Richmond in it. That's where a good chunk of the population lives. And if we want to take a look at the partisan lean, we could switch over to 538, and this shows it's at a D+30. So that is an overwhelmingly Democratic district. As I've said, Republicans have no chance. No one's going to watch this race. It's not going to be competitive at all. So we can switch over to Wikipedia here. Here's the article for the 4th Congressional District. That'll show you some other data like median household income, the racial breakdown. But we can go down further here and take a look at the recent results. And for 2022, even after Donald McEachin died, he still won with 64.9% of the vote. So that's a 30-point margin of victory. That basically means whoever the Democratic nominee is, that's going to be tantamount to victory. And the way those nominees were chosen, it was different for both parties. It's a little confusing. I'm not even positive how they do it. But the Republicans used ranked choice voting. Here's an article that discusses it. And their nominee will be Leon Benjamin. He is a pastor, and he was also the nominee in 2020 and in 2022. So he is very likely setting himself up for a third consecutive loss. But I suppose there's no shame in it. What else are the Republicans going to do? None of them would have any chance in this district. And for the Democrats, they used a different voting system. They used a firehouse primary. It's not exactly the same as a typical caucus. That's another issue. You can look that up if you'd like. But the winner here is Jennifer McClellan. It wasn't even close. She ended up with about 85% of the vote. So who is Jennifer McClellan? Well, she's a state senator. She's been in office since 2017. She did run for governor in 2021, and she got in third place with just under 12% of the vote. And the district she represents is in the city of Richmond. And this is actually the same district Donald McEachin represented prior to serving in the U.S. House. And Wikipedia actually says it's the most Democratic-leaning district in the Virginia Senate. So I'm not sure what else to say about her. I have not done a lot of background and research into her, so I don't know what her views are. I can say that she is 49 years old. Her birthday is on December 28th. She will be 50. Clearly, she had ambitions for higher office, running for governor just a year ago. So you never know, once she wins, is she going to sit in here for 20 or 30 years? Or is this just a placeholder so she could run for higher office again in the future? Maybe U.S. Senate, governor, lieutenant governor, etc. So you can take a look at all the other candidates that ran in this primary here. And we've already got the endorsements here. And Jennifer McClellan, she's got a bunch racked up. It really does seem like the establishment has completely already rallied around her. She is their choice. There's no question about that. So without looking deeply into her views, I would assume she's not overly progressive, as the establishment would not be lining up behind that. So it seems to me like it's just going to be another typical Democrat. The Republicans, they're going to take a loss here, but that's not going to be a shock to anybody. There's just certain races that are not even going to be close, and this is one of them. But it's always worth putting up a candidate at least, especially for people like me who like to look at the data and see how much vote the losing minority party was able to get. Even in a deep blue district like this, sometimes it can be helpful. But even having said all that, the Democrats will get this seat back in a couple of months. I would like to see a debate from this, or even if I don't see it, I would like to hear that there was a debate here between Jennifer McClellan and Leon Benjamin. I don't think Jennifer McClellan has anything to lose. She could completely bomb in a debate, and she's still going to win by 25 points. So I'm always pro-debate, even in lopsided districts like this. So that's pretty much all I've got to say about this special election. It's not very high profile, so I don't want to spend too much time on it. But if you're from Virginia, or especially in that district, of course you're going to care about this. And again, the general election date is on February 21st. So let me know in the comments, what do you think about this race? Is there any more to it that I may have missed? What are your thoughts about Jennifer McClellan? And what do you think the margin will be? Let me know down below. And on your way out, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next video.